Hair, Love, Radio.
You're listening to Hair Love Radio, where we get into the nitty-gritty of what it takes to make your dreams a reality, start unlocking your potential, and live your best life, helping hairstylists, creatives, and girl bosses spread their awesome and light like confetti. You were made for awesome.
All right, who's excited to be here for the very first Hair Love Club? Yeah! I want to hear who is from the Salt Lake City area. Let me hear it. Okay, who traveled here from somewhere else? All right, about half of you, 50-50, cool. All right, I'm so honored to be able to introduce this event. It's the first of many. My name is Danny J. I am an entrepreneur. I'm not a stylist, but I think stylists, since I've been here, you guys are the most beautiful and stylish people. I love it. I come from the fitness industry, so I'm used to seeing everybody in sweats, Lululemons, and ponytails, and you guys are like kicking it up about 10 notches, so we gotta up our game. So today is going to be all about you. One thing Elizabeth Faye has told me, and I hear her say over and over, that these events are by stylists for stylists. And I want to just first also just give a round of applause and appreciation for the Hair Love team who set up this event. Can you guys all give them a big clap, all of the team? Thank you guys. There was so much hard work. I know you guys were here late. There's so many things going on. So you guys make sure that you really connect with each other. You are here for each other, and there's so many amazing people to learn from that are going to be on the panels today. So if you can take notes, make sure that you really connect with everybody. You're so beautiful. God. Okay, so without further ado, let me see if she's ready over there. I'm just really excited to announce. First off, let me just tell you, I have known Elizabeth for a long time, and I've seen her put this together. She is an incredible visionary, and this brand would not be possible, and this event would not be possible without her brilliant mastermind behind it all. So Elizabeth she's a nationwide educator. She is the creator of Workshop in a Box, creator of the Hair Love Retreat, creator of all the Hair Love brands. She's taught thousands of stylists all kinds of techniques. And she has put this together, and I know that she said this is not about her, it's about you, but I would love for you to get up on your feet. I know the seats are close, but please stand up, and let's give her a round of applause. Elizabeth Faye, please come up here. We love you. Yes. Please, a round of applause.
Hello. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I cannot even tell you how excited we are. Hair Love is a brand created, like she said, for stylists by stylists, and this is absolutely not about me. This is about you guys, and this is about our community. Hair Love, and for those of you who are part of our tribe already, which is all of you now, but who have attended our retreat, can you please raise your hand? Okay, we have a good chunk, and we have our educators in the back and our speakers. Hair Love was created because we wanted to create a safe community and an area where hairdressers could connect. I don't even like to say network because it's not networking. The stylists that left our retreat built businesses together. They started blogs. They started educating. They're building companies. They're manufacturing products together. These relationships change people's lives. And when like-minded people who are on the same frequency come together with one mission and one goal, we can do things we could have never done before. And so, as I was saying at our breakfast today at the Moroccan table, a lot of these women I know well and I got to retreat with, or they're amazing educators that I've been able to work with, or I see people in the audience that I am their coach, and I know a lot of these stylists, but some of them are new. And a lot of you are new today. Welcome to the tribe. And I told them, today we're going to be like a child. Do you remember when we are in elementary school and we're not afraid to make friends? And we weren't intimidated? Do you remember that, though? Like, you just are like, hi, my name's Elizabeth, want to play with me? And we lose that. And we come to this point in our lives where we have fear, right? And we want to be loved, and we want to be accepted, and we want to be successful, and we want to do whatever we feel called to do. I want you guys today to be like a child. Talk to a stranger next to you. Look at the person next to you right now and give them a hug. I'm making you do it. I'm like, and now give them a kiss. No, just kidding. But when you guys start breaking down those barriers and realizing people are people, stylists are stylists, we all just want to be do-gooders and follow our dreams, and we help each other, things start changing. And so that's what this event is about today. I hope that we fill your soul, we fill your hearts, you get some really amazing gold nuggets of information and knowledge that you can take back and do good with. But I also hope when you get to go over there, and yes, there's some awesome shit over there, but that's for fun, because I'm extra, and Hair Love's extra, but it's about you guys getting to know each other and those relationships you make. So step out of your comfort zone. Every single one of you wants to be friends with each other, so just know that. And who gets scared when you go to a hair show in a bar and you're supposed to talk to these people? What the heck? And so we're not going to feel like that today, yeah? Can we be on the same page? Okay, so before we get into what we're going to get into, I want to cheers to you guys. I want to cheer to the best fucking career in the world and to Hair Love Club. Woo! Yes. Oh my gosh, okay. Are we boomerang? Oh, she's serious. All right, we're going to do it. It's 2018 and Instagram matters. Okay. Are we ready? We're doing it. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Cheers! I love that. Here's my juice. All right. I'm getting comfortable. Doing it. Did you know that as a hairstylist, you can change people's lives? My life was forever changed because of a stylist. Those of you who have heard my story before, you get to hear it again. And those of you who haven't, I'm going to share with you how I fell into my romance with the beauty industry. I fell into my romance with the beauty industry at 12 years old. I was born and raised in Las Vegas, Nevada. I was a very troubled teenager. Ran away, boys, drugs, alcohol, all that fun stuff. At 11 and 12 years old on, I was sent to a different school every single year or a different family to live with in order to fix things, right, and make things better. And I believe when we are making these self-sabotaging decisions that we not only make as 12-year-olds, but we make as 30-year-olds, right, that we're not doing this because we want negativity. We're doing this because we're mad at ourselves, or we don't like ourselves, or we're calling out for help or attention, and we're trying to feel something that we're not feeling. And I wasn't feeling the things I needed to feel. And at 12 years old, I had stolen box color on a scooter with a backpack. I remember it vividly. And I ruined my natural level 7 hair, and I got kicked out of school. I was in this very Christian private school that I hated a lot, and I was kicked out. And I remember vividly the lady smelled like onions. And so I got kicked out by the onion-smelling lady, which was great for me. And a stylist who had done this woman's hair, whose child was also troubled like me, she gave me a card of a man named Brandon Holt. And she said, you need to go to this beautiful salon called the Robert Croming Salon in Mandalay Bay and get your hair fixed. And I'm like, great. So I go to my father, who we know nothing about hair, and we stroll into Mandalay Bay. And I go in to get my hair fixed. And I sit down in his chair. And you guys can imagine that this is a fancy salon, right? And so I sit down and I start telling him about my hair. And more importantly, what do I tell him about? I tell him about my life, right? Because that's what we do in the chair. And so I start talking about my life and how things are a mess and what's going on and what I feel. And he makes me feel things that I'd never felt anywhere else. He makes me feel listened to. He makes me feel loved. I fit in. I'm cool. I matter in the chair. And these are things you make people feel every day. and I leave and I get a color correction, right? But that's not what I left with. And when I left that salon, my dad was really upset about how much it cost. And he's looking at me like, your ass is grass. And I'm just like, I don't care. And so I do whatever it takes to work it off. And so I do, 12-year-old chores, and I work it off. And then I continue to do 12-year-old chores to go back to the place where I felt those things. And so I go back to that place, and I put the money on the table, and I say, how much can I get for this much? And he says, put your cash away. And he did something that I don't think as a stylist I maybe would have ever thought to do. And now that I am an adult and a parent and a business owner and I have employees and responsibilities, sometimes we get in our own way and we don't take the time to do good and do service because we got so much going on in our head. And he stopped that day and he went over to my dad and he struck a deal. And he said, if she gets better grades on her report card, I will do her hair for free. So he comes over to me and we make a deal, right? I'm like, you got it, like, hell yeah. So he fixes my hair and I don't realize at 12 years old, like, this is like emotional and amazing and he didn't have to do this. I'm just like, deal, I can do that. And so he puts me in a situation to fall or fly. He puts me in a situation where if I wanted something, I had to reach my potential. The potential I already had, and I already had the smarts to do it. I had the ability to do it. I just had to do it, right? So someone pushed me to do it. He did that for me until I was 16 years old. At 16 years old, I was a high school dropout, and the story continues. But when we do things like this for people, we don't realize the impact that we have. We connect and touch people in a way that no industry gets to do. And the reason, and I'm sure a lot of you are, there's a lot of leaders and community leaders, salon owners, influencers, amazing people in this room right now who are very successful, and you need to use that success for good. And all of you need to raise and rise to your potential so you can do things in our community for good. But when we are put in these situations where we have to fall or fly, something interesting happens. And moving forward from there, I was a high school dropout. I failed my cosmetology license 4 times. I opened a studio after I was fired from my dream job, and it was a debt nightmare. I had started 4 blogs that no one really wanted to read. I was making a whopping $850 after almost 4 years of working for a huge corporate company, educating, and I was really good at what I did behind the chair. I also was a single mother. I opened a salon, cash. I started an online education business. I founded my own education company in 2015 as a single mother by figuring out how to code a website in my living room, and with a PayPal link sold millions of dollars worth of tickets to stylists, and the systems work. And when we're put in these situations to fall or fly, something really, really, really cool happens. We give ourselves permission to reach our potential. We say, it's okay to be awesome right now because I have to. And in those moments, you have 2 choices. You can let those opportunities pass you by, or you can let them awaken you to your awesomeness. And when I had that moment where I raised my potential and I did something that I didn't think I could do, I remember thinking, wait, am I awesome? Like, did I do that? Have I always been this awesome? And yes, I was. And I just had to give myself permission to do it. So you guys don't have to wait for these opportunities in your life, but they do come. Every single one of you has a story, something hard you've been through, and you need to allow those moments to show you what you're made of, because you were made for awesome. So I'm going to share a little poem with you guys today. This is something I have not done before, by the way. All right. She forgot about her bright ideas, her talents, and her strong voice. Maybe it was because no one told her greatness was a choice. She couldn't see the service and the light that she had beaming inside. She was blinded by her what-ifs, and she let her not-enoughs lead the ride. What if I fall on my face or lose all that I have? But what if you could change the world and didn't try? Now, wouldn't that be sad? Fear was smoke and mirrors because of all the things she'd been looking for had always been near. It was only her self-doubt speaking lies into her ear. One day she woke up and decided, the world was my friend. She said to herself, my awesome simply doesn't have an end. There is no rush to get to any ultimate destination. She closed her eyes in solemn meditation. All it took was a choice to decide. Then she let her awesome lead the ride. You have always been as awesome as you've ever wanted to be. Awesome isn't something you become or find, it's in you, you see. So I'm going to leave you guys with that, and I just want to introduce something really, really exciting. So I really believe, like we were talking earlier, when we're at these events and we come together as a community, can you guys feel the good vibes? Can you feel that we are on a different frequency, right? So I love music for that reason. Does music make you feel something and do something? And music is a vibration, right? And it can make us feel this way, or it can make us want to get lit, right? And so I have a really, really special performance for you from someone who is amazingly talented, and her name is Kiera, and she's going to perform with her brother, Alan Rogue, on the electric guitar, and they have a little treat for you. So if you guys would give it up for Kiera. Come on up, girl!
We're so excited to be here, so thank you for having us.
We are honored to have you.
Sick and tired of being sick and tired. Had as much of you as I can take. I'm so done, so over being afraid. I've gone through the motions, I've been back and forth. I know that you're thinking you've heard this before. I don't know how to say it, so I'm just gonna say it. Fear you don't hold me. There ain't no room in this story, and I ain't got time for you telling me what I'm not, like you know me. Well, guess what? I know who I am. I know I'm strong, and I am free. Got my own identity. So fear you will never be welcome here. Take a minute, let it settle in. You probably never saw it coming. Something's gotta give, so I give up you. Oh, there's no room for you here. Yeah, I've had enough. But no vacancy sign on my heart is lit up. In case you didn't hear it, here it is again. Fear you don't hold me. There ain't no room in this story, and I ain't got time for you telling me what I'm not, like you know me. Well, guess what? I know who I am. I know out there just like me? Anybody out there? Anybody needing fear to leave? Oh yeah. If you don't know how to say it, sing along with me. Sing fear you don't own me. There ain't no room in this story, and I ain't got time for you telling me what I'm not, like you know me. Well, guess what? I know who I am. I know I'm strong, brave, and I am free. Got my own identity, so fear you will never be welcome here. You will never be welcome here. Thank you.
Well, oh my goodness. If you're not, that song makes us cry. We were listening to it last night. We're like, be pretty, stay pretty, don't cry. So beautiful.
Hair, love, radio.